Mogadishu is ours. Clan allegiance versus national sovereignty. In Somalia's capital Mogadishu, the sprawling coastal city on the Horn of Africa, serves as the nominal capital of Somalia, a nation long defined by complex ethnic fissures and protracted conflict. The declaration, Mogadishu is ours, encapsulates a fundamental tension in Somali politics, whether the capital city belongs to the nation as a whole, representing unified sovereignty, or whether it remains the contested prize of powerful, localized clan structures. Understanding this dichotomy requires examining the historical role of clan politics, the impact of decades of civil war, and the ongoing struggle to establish genuinely inclusive national institutions within the city limits. While the legal and symbolic designation of Mogadishu is national, its practical governance and internal security have historically been deeply intertwined with clan allegiances, challenging the very notion of a neutral, functional capital city. Historically, Somali society has been organized around kinship groups, where clan identity often supersedes broader national affiliation, especially during times of weak central authority. Mogadishu, as the largest urban center and traditional seat of government, naturally became a crucial arena for asserting these allegiances. Before the collapse of the Siad Barre regime in 1991, while the state attempted to project a unified national identity, the political landscape remained heavily influenced by the internal balancing acts among major clans like the Hoi, Dared, and Isaac. The central location of Mogadishu, largely inhabited by the Abgal and subclans of the Hoi, meant that control over the capital often translated directly into political leverage over the entire country. The disintegration of the state in the early 1990s transformed Mogadishu into a fragmented landscape where clan militias carved out territorial spheres of influence. In this anarchic phase, the concept of a national capital vanished, replaced by localized fiefdoms. For residents and local political actors, the immediate loyalty was to the armed group or clan elder who offered protection, making the city undeniably theirs, in a raw, proprietary sense, rather than belonging to a distant, non-existent federal government. Clan affiliation became the primary determinant of where one could safely move, work, or own property within the city's neighborhoods. The subsequent efforts toward state reconstruction, particularly following the establishment of the Transitional National Government, TNG, and later the Federal Government of Somalia, FGS, have centered on reasserting Mogadishu's national character. The official narrative insists that Mogadishu is the capital of all Somalis, irrespective of their clan lineage. This commitment is formalized in constitutional discussions and political agreements which aim for power sharing that includes representation from all major clans in the federal structure based in the capital. The presence of the internationally recognized federal institutions, the parliament, and major ministries is a clear assertion of national ownership. However, the practical reality remains persistently local. Clan dynamics continue to shape everything from municipal appointments and the allocation of resources to security arrangements. For instance, disputes over land ownership, business control, and even the siting of checkpoints frequently devolve into clan-based confrontations. When the federal government seeks to implement a new policy or deployment of security forces, it must navigate the pre-existing, often informal, clan structures that govern specific districts or neighborhoods. If a powerful clan feels marginalized or excluded from the benefits of governance centered in the capital, they can easily destabilize the area, effectively claiming parts of the city back through localized resistance or withdrawal of cooperation. Furthermore, the deployment of the African Union Mission in Somalia, AMISOM, and its successor, ATMIS, which often forms the backbone of Mogadishu's security, complicates the narrative of purely national control. While these forces operate under the mandate of the FGS, their presence underscores the domestic security apparatus's continued inability to independently guarantee the safety of the national capital. Security decisions within Mogadishu are therefore a complex triangulation between the federal government, international partners, and influential local clan security providers who often maintain parallel control over certain areas. The struggle for Mogadishu is thus symbolic of the broader challenge facing Somalia: how to forge a resilient national identity strong enough to transcend inherited ethnic and kinship loyalties. A true national capital must be a neutral ground, a place where a resident from Puntland feels as much at home and secure as a resident from the immediate hinterland of the capital. Until the institutions governing Mogadishu, its police, its local councils, its judiciary, are perceived by all Somalis as genuinely impartial and serving the entire nation. The refrain, "Mogadishu is ours," will likely continue to be voiced by specific clan groups rather than by the unified Somali state. The journey from a clan stronghold to a truly national capital requires not just military dominance, but a deep, institutionalized commitment to inclusive governance that actively dismantles the political relevance of clan identity in the mechanisms of urban administration. The capital remains a battleground where national aspiration constantly contends with deep-seated clan proprietary claims.